Is Oliver. I work a corporate job at a tire shop. I absolutely hate this life. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a sailboat and I'm going to sail around the world for the rest of my life until I die. This is the start of my journey. And this is day one of crossing the Pacific Ocean and sailing from Oregon to Hawaii. And I made it past the graveyard of the Pacific, and this is my first time sailing outside of a river. And I'm going for Hawaii. So it could take me anywhere between 20 to 30 days. So feel free to follow the journey. There is nothing but open ocean and a beautiful sunset. I did it. I did it.
So bro, I'm following this guy sailing with Phoenix, right? My man is going from Oregon to Hawaii on a sailboat that he bought. My man found out that he has like a condition that he can go paralyzed at any moment, which that already motivated me to be like, fuck that, dog, I'm following you in your dreams. And the thing is, my man be sailing and telling us the truth. He's like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm fucking terrified. I'm looking at it like, dude, I'm terrified. Holy shit, it's just you and a cat? It's just him and a cat. Like, what do you eat? What do you do? Do you go fishing? Do you eat cat food? Does the cat take naps? Like, there's so many questions, dog. And then the thing is, he's like on day 5, and I just keep watching him. And the thing is, I watch him because I know deep down inside, I will never go that far in the fucking ocean, dog. My girl tried to convince me to go on a Disney cruise. Have you not seen Titanic? Anyways, dog, you got a real follower here, bro. I love you. You deserve everything, bro.
The way my TikTok feed is blowing up with people concerned about Oliver's well-being is crazy. I didn't even know he had a TikTok. I followed him on Instagram since he had like 700 followers. We both had 700 followers at the same time, and he has blown up. He is sailing from Oregon to Hawaii single-handedly, and he's never sailed in the ocean before, which is crazy, but he has a pretty awesome story. You should check him out. Follow your dreams.
As everyone else is glued to sailing with Phoenix as I am, this man showed up on my feed suddenly and out of nowhere, and it's the greatest fucking thing in the universe. And I'm going to describe to you the first video I saw because I got goosebumps. I was filled with so much fucking joy, it's going to make me feel something just fucking telling you about it. It's a screen. He's in a car. There's writing on top of his head that says, I did it. Okay. But it's him, like, totally despondent. And he's like, I hate this life. I work for a corporate, for a tire company. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to sail around the world for the rest of my life. And mind you, it says I did it at the top. Cut. And his hair's grown out. He's wearing a beanie. He's tan. He is on the ocean in his sailboat that he bought when he liquidated everything in his life, including his 401k. And him and his cat are sailing the world. And right now, they're going from Oregon to Hawaii. And yesterday, he had a catastrophic incident, but he fucking pulled through. He just told us on the live about the second scariest thing that's happened to him. And it's just so inspiring. How many people talk about how much they hate their fucking life and then don't do anything about it? And this guy said, fucking full send, YOLO, let's do it. With his cat. Did I mention he's with his cat? And like, he'll tell you something that happened and then like do this like laugh that is very much we are in grave danger. Anyway, if you aren't watching or following along, you have to. The video I told you about is one of his pinned videos. It's just such a nice feel-good thing, and it's the journey from Oregon to Hawaii is happening as we speak. Oh, and I didn't even tell you, he got diagnosed with some disease or disorder or something with his body where something could happen with his spine at any moment that would result in him being paralyzed. And I guess he decided that one more day behind a desk that he hated was one too many. Anyway, his live is still happening. I had to cut to make sure everyone else knew about it. Bye.
My favorite TikTok show is the one guy who, I think his name is Oliver, and he worked at Discount Tires, found out he had some type of disease or condition that's going to leave him paralyzed from the neck down. He hated his life, and so he cashed out his 401k, sold everything he can sell, bought a boat, and he's currently just selling. He wants to sell around the world, and he's currently selling to Hawaii. But when I tell you, I do not pass up a video, a story of his that come across my time feed. I'm actually following him. Hold on. I'm following his boat on this app, and it gives you real time of like where he's at. And so that's where he's at. And he's going to Hawaii, which is over here. And it's just him and his cat. And it's going to take him between 20 to 30 days to make it to Hawaii. He's never sailed before. Like, he learned all of these skills, like, within a year. Scary. And he's living his life on his terms. I guess he figured, like, if his quality of life is going to be diminished, it's going to be on his terms. And he's going to do what he can do in the time that he has left, full body and full mind, as opposed to still showing up to the job that you hate, still doing the mundane tasks of everyday life, still dealing with bills, still dealing with this, still dealing with that, on top of whatever condition that he has. Like, who knows? Maybe now that he's living his life the way he wants to, he may buy more time, because stress is the number one killer. But yeah, I'm so clocked into his story. Like, I incorporated him in my morning prayers, like giving him traveling grace. I'd be checking in on his little boat throughout the day. Like, let me check on my friend Oliver. Let me make sure him and the cat is okay. But, I mean, I just love it. Like, go, Oliver. Live on your terms.
What about the cat? The poor cat. The cat is fine. The cat is living the dream right now. You mean to tell me you wouldn't want to sail the world with your best friend while he does everything, and all you need to do is nap, eat, and vibe? Listen, in another lifetime where I don't get seasick at the sight of water and I can actually swim, sign me up right meow. And if you're so concerned about cats, go to your local shelter, pick out one of the 30 they have there, name it Phoenix. 2 of you can head back home to your house on land, cuddle up, and watch this man and his cat live their best life. And by the way, cats have been sailing the high seas forever. Pirates, old school fishermen used to prefer them as like the companion at sea. And God forbid anything happens to these 2. Of the 9 lives this cat will live, this one will be the best one.
I just want to say I respect the guy who quit his corporate job to sail across, like, from Oregon to Hawaii, Phoenix, sailing Phoenix. I respect him so much, because it's really amazing. Corporate world does not care about you. Like, if you, and I hate to say it like this, but if you die, they will replace you tomorrow. And you need to do what's best for you. You need to live the life that you want to live that's going to make you happy. So I respect that so much. I love to see when people do that.
Hello, my name is Oliver, and in 10 days, I'm going to cross the Pacific Ocean alone. 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with a condition called Klippel-Feil syndrome. What it is a spinal disorder, so I've got a loose spine, and I do run the risk of going paralyzed from the neck down. And that reality kind of shook up my world. I became incredibly aware of my mortality, and I grew to absolutely despise my job and the corporate machine. I quit my job rather abruptly with the goal of sailing around the world with no plan. A week after quitting my job, I liquidated my 401k. 2 weeks after that, I purchased a sailboat. About a month after that, I started sailing without knowing how to sail. Fast forward a year, I've learned to sail, and I've done an extensive refit on my boat for the past 5 months. And now, in 10 days, we are crossing the Pacific Ocean. When I say we, I mean my cat and I. It's a crazy feeling. It's an absolutely crazy feeling. Follow the journey if you'd like, and thank you for watching.